Imagine staying calm and collected in any stressful situation. What if you had the tools to make that your reality? Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about a topic that affects us all at some point in our lives, dealing with stress. Stress is a common response to the pressures and challenges that life throws at us. But what truly sets successful people apart is not the absence of stress, but their ability to stay calm in stressful situations. Understanding stress. Stress is a natural and universal response that occurs when we encounter challenges or threats in our environment. It is our body's way of reacting to any demand, whether it's physical, emotional, psychological. When we perceive a situation as challenging or threatening, our body activates its fight or flight response, releasing stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones prepare the body to either confront or flee from the perceived threat, sharpening our senses, increasing our heart rate, and flooding our muscles with energy. This reaction can be beneficial in short bursts, such as when we need to meet a deadline, perform in a high-stakes situation, or react swiftly in an emergency. However, stress becomes problematic when it is prolonged or chronic. Unlike acute stress, which is short-term and typically subsides once the situation is resolved, chronic stress persists over a longer period. It often stems from ongoing situations such as work pressure, financial concerns, or relationship issues where there seems to be no clear resolution in sight. Over time, this sustained stress can wear down the body and mind, leading to a variety of health problems, including anxiety, depression, heart disease, weakened immune function, and digestive issues. It's also important to recognize that stress is not just about external events, but also about our perception of these events. Two people can experience the same situation but have very different stress responses based on their interpretation and coping mechanisms. For example, one person may see a busy work week as an exciting challenge, while another may perceive it as overwhelming and unmanageable. This subjective nature of stress highlights the importance of mindset perspective in managing stress effectively. Understanding the nature of stress is the first step toward managing it. By acknowledging that stress is a natural response and recognizing when it becomes harmful, we can begin to implement strategies to manage our reactions and mitigate its negative impacts. This involves not only addressing the external factors that contribute to stress, but also cultivating internal resilience through mindset shifts and stress management techniques. The power of calmness. Calmness is a powerful state of being that enables us to respond to life's challenges with clarity and composure. In stressful situations, our natural reaction may be to panic or become anxious, but maintaining a sense of calm allows us to think more clearly and make better decisions. When we are calm, our minds are not clouded by the chaos of heightened emotions, and we can analyze the situation more objectively. This helps us to identify potential solutions and weigh the pros and cons more effectively, leading to more thoughtful and rational decisions. Staying calm under pressure is particularly important because it directly affects our physiological and psychological responses. When we remain calm, we prevent the release of excessive stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, which can impair our ability to think clearly and react appropriately. By managing these physiological responses, we keep our heart rate steady and our breathing regular, which in turn helps to reduce anxiety and maintain mental focus. This balanced state not only supports our cognitive functioning, but also preserves our energy, allowing us to remain effective and productive, even in difficult circumstances. Moreover, calmness fosters resilience, which is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges. When we approach stressful situations calmly, we build confidence in our ability to handle adversity. Resilience becomes a resource that we can draw upon in future challenges, making us more adaptable and less likely to be overwhelmed by stress. By remaining calm, we also model this behavior for others, creating a more positive and productive environment around us. In leadership roles, for example, demonstrating calmness in the face of stress can inspire confidence and encourage others to stay focused and composed. Calmness also enhances our interpersonal relationships, particularly in high-stress situations. When we are calm, we are better able to communicate effectively, listen actively, and empathize with others. This can help to de-escalate conflicts and build stronger, more cooperative relationships. In contrast, when we are stressed or anxious, we may become defensive, aggressive, or dismissive, which can exacerbate conflicts and damage relationships. By staying calm, we maintain control over our emotions and actions, fostering a more harmonious and supportive social environment. Thus, the power of calmness extends beyond personal well-being to influence our interactions with others and our overall quality of life. Recognize your triggers. Recognizing your stress triggers is a critical step toward managing stress effectively. Stress triggers are specific situations, events, or conditions that cause an individual to experience stress or anxiety. These triggers vary greatly from person to person, depending on individual experiences, beliefs, and sensitivities. Some common triggers include tight deadlines, financial pressures, interpersonal conflicts, or significant life changes. Understanding what specifically causes you to feel stressed is essential because it allows you to prepare for, manage, or even avoid these triggers when possible. By identifying your triggers, you gain insight into the patterns of your emotional responses. This self-awareness enables you to predict how you might react in certain situations and take proactive measures to maintain control over your emotions. For example, if public speaking is a known trigger, recognizing this allows you to prepare thoroughly, practice relaxation techniques beforehand, or seek out supportive environments to build confidence. In essence, when you know what causes you stress, you can develop strategies to mitigate its impact. Recognizing triggers also involves understanding the subtle signs of stress that manifest before the full-blown reaction occurs. These signs might include physical symptoms such as muscle tension, headaches, or increased heart rate, as well as emotional responses like irritability, anxiety, or difficulty concentrating. By tuning into these early signals, you can intervene before stress escalates. This might involve taking a break, practicing deep breathing, or engaging in a quick mindfulness exercise to regain composure. Furthermore, recognizing your triggers helps in reevaluating and reframing your response to them. Often, stress is not just about the external trigger, but how we interpret it. For instance, a tight deadline may be seen as a threat by one person, but as a motivating challenge by another. By acknowledging your specific triggers, you can challenge and change unhelpful thought patterns, reducing the stress response. This reframing can transform a stressful experience into an opportunity for growth and development. Lastly, knowing your stress triggers can enhance communication with others. When you are aware of what causes your stress, you can articulate your needs more clearly to those around you, whether in personal or professional settings. This can lead to more understanding and supportive interactions where others are more likely to help you manage stress constructively. In turn, this creates a more positive environment where stress is minimized and collaboration and support are prioritized. Overall, recognizing your triggers empowers you to take control of your stress response and fosters a healthier, more balanced approach to life's challenges. Develop a positive mindset. Developing a positive mindset is essential for managing stress and navigating life's challenges with resilience. A positive mindset involves consciously choosing to focus on the good in every situation, even when faced with difficulties or setbacks. This doesn't mean ignoring the reality of stressful situations, but rather approaching them with an attitude of optimism and hope. When you cultivate a positive outlook, you train your mind to see challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than as threats or insurmountable obstacles. A positive mindset directly impacts how we perceive and respond to stress. When faced with a challenging situation, a person with a positive mindset will see it as a chance to learn something new, improve their skills, or demonstrate resilience. This perspective reduces the intensity of the stress response, as the situation is not viewed as a negative event, but as a valuable experience. By shifting your focus from what could go wrong to what could be gained, you lower your anxiety levels and open yourself up to creative problem solving and adaptability. One of the key components of developing a positive mindset is practicing gratitude. By regularly reflecting on the things you are thankful for, you shift your focus away from stresses and toward the positive aspects of your life. Gratitude helps to cultivate a sense of contentment and satisfaction, which can buffer against stress and improve overall well-being. It's about appreciating the small joys and victories in everyday life, which can create a more positive and uplifting outlook even during challenging times. Another important aspect is self-talk, the internal dialogue that continuously runs through our minds. People with a positive mindset engage in constructive self-talk, which involves encouraging and uplifting thoughts, especially during stressful moments. Instead of saying, "I can't handle this," they might think, "This is tough, but I've overcome challenges before and I can do it again." This kind of positive self-talk reinforces a belief in one's abilities and fosters resilience, making it easier to cope with stress. Developing a positive mindset also involves surrounding yourself with positivity. This can mean spending time with people who uplift and support you, engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, and avoiding negative influences that drain your energy or perpetuate stress. By creating a positive environment, you are better able to maintain a positive outlook and reduce the impact of stress. This supportive network and environment act as a buffer against negativity, providing strength and encouragement when faced with stressful situations. A positive mindset is about taking control of how you interpret and respond to life's challenges. It empowers you to choose optimism over pessimism, hope over despair, and resilience over resignation. By doing so, you not only reduce your stress levels, but also enhance your overall quality of life, making every day an opportunity to grow, learn, and thrive. Practice deep breathing techniques. Practicing deep breathing techniques is a powerful and accessible tool for managing stress and maintaining calm in challenging situations. Deep breathing helps activate the body's relaxation response, counteracting the fight or flight reaction triggered by stress. When we are stressed, our breathing tends to become shallow and rapid, which can lead to increased heart rate, heightened anxiety, and a sense of losing control. By consciously practicing deep breathing, we can slow down our breathing rate, lower our heart rate, and create a sense of calm and focus. Deep breathing works by stimulating the vagus nerve, which is part of the parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for rest and relaxation. This activation helps reduce the production of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, promoting a state of relaxation and mental clarity. With deep breathing, oxygen flow to the brain and other vital organs is improved, enhancing cognitive function and decision-making abilities. This physiological shift enables us to approach stress with a clearer, calmer mind, reducing impulsive reactions and fostering thoughtful responses. One of the simplest and most effective deep breathing techniques is diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing. This method involves inhaling deeply through the nose, allowing the abdomen to expand as the diaphragm lowers, and then exhaling slowly through the mouth. This technique encourages full oxygen exchange, bringing in oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide, helping to slow the heartbeat and stabilize blood pressure. Diaphragmatic breathing can be practiced anywhere and anytime, making it a convenient tool for managing stress in both anticipated and unexpected situations. Another beneficial breathing technique is the 4-7-8 method, which involves inhaling quietly through the nose for a count of 4, holding the breath for a count of 7, and exhaling completely through the mouth for a count of 8. This practice not only helps in reducing stress, but also improves concentration and mindfulness by bringing attention to the breath and away from stress-inducing thoughts. The 4-7-8 technique can be particularly useful before a stressful event, such as a public speaking engagement or an important meeting, as it calms nerves and prepares the mind for focus and clarity. Incorporating deep breathing into daily routines can also provide long-term benefits. Regular practice, such as setting aside a few minutes each morning or evening, can build resilience against stress over time. Consistent deep breathing trains the body to respond more calmly to stress, making it easier to stay composed and centered in high-pressure situations. Over time, this practice helps to rewire the brain and body to default to a state of calmness, even when faced with potential stressors. By integrating deep breathing techniques into daily life, we create a habit of mindfulness and relaxation that can significantly reduce the impact of stress. This proactive approach to managing stress enhances overall well-being, making it easier to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. Whether dealing with minor daily frustrations or significant life events, deep breathing provides a reliable anchor to maintain balance and emotional control. Use visualization techniques. Visualization techniques are powerful tools for managing stress and maintaining focus in challenging situations. Visualization, also known as mental imagery, involves creating a vivid picture in your mind of a peaceful place, a successful outcome, or a calming scenario. This practice taps into the brain's ability to simulate experiences and can significantly affect our mental and emotional states. When you visualize a serene beach, a lush forest, or a moment of triumph, your brain often responds as if these images were real, triggering a relaxation response that counteracts stress. The power of visualization lies in its ability to shift your focus away from stressors and toward positive imagery, thereby reducing anxiety and promoting a sense of calm and control. When we are stressed, our minds can become cluttered with negative thoughts and worries, which only exacerbates the stress response. By engaging in visualization, we interrupt this cycle of negative thinking and replace it with empowering, calming thoughts. Mental shift can help lower the body's stress hormones, slow the heart rate, and ease muscle tension, contributing to overall relaxation and stress relief. One effective visualization technique is to imagine a safe place or a happy place. This could be a real location you visited in the past that brings you comfort and peace, or it could be a completely imagined environment. The key is to make the visualization as vivid as possible, engaging all your senses. Imagine the sounds, smells, colors, and textures of this place. The more detailed and immersive the visualization, the more effective it will be in helping your mind and body to relax. This practice can be particularly useful in moments of acute stress, such as before a presentation or during a tense meeting, helping you stay calm and centered. Another powerful form of visualization is imagining a successful outcome. This technique involves picturing yourself achieving a goal or successfully navigating a challenging situation. For instance, if you have a big presentation, you might visualize yourself speaking confidently, engaging the audience, and receiving positive feedback. This positive imagery can boost your confidence, reduce anxiety, and prepare your mind for success. Visualizing a positive outcome can also motivate you to take the necessary steps to make that vision a reality, reinforcing proactive behaviors and a positive mindset. Visualization can also be used to rehearse coping strategies for stressful situations. By mentally rehearsing how you would respond to a stressful scenario, like staying calm during a heated argument or remaining composed during a crisis, you train your brain to react in these ways when the situation arises. This mental practice strengthens your ability to manage stress in real life, making it more likely that you will respond effectively when faced with challenges. Incorporating visualization techniques into your daily routine can help build a habit of mental resilience. Setting aside a few minutes each day to visualize calming scenes or successful outcomes can reduce overall stress levels and enhance your ability to stay focused and positive. Over time, this practice helps to develop a mindset that is more adaptable and less reactive to stress. By regularly engaging in visualization, you create a mental toolkit that allows you to face life's challenges with greater calm, confidence, and clarity. Set realistic expectations. Setting realistic expectations is crucial for managing stress effectively, as unrealistic expectations can lead to frustration, disappointment, and increased stress levels. When we expect too much of ourselves or others, or when our goals are overly ambitious, we set ourselves up for stress, because reality rarely matches these inflated expectations. By setting realistic and achievable goals, we can create a more manageable path forward, reducing the likelihood of feeling overwhelmed and maintaining a healthier mindset. Realistic expectations start with a clear assessment of what is possible given the time, resources, and energy available. This involves being honest with yourself about your capabilities and understanding the constraints of your environment. For instance, expecting to complete a major project in a very short time without considering your workload, available support, or potential obstacles can create undue stress and pressure. Instead, breaking down the project into smaller, more manageable tasks and setting a reasonable timeline can make the process more achievable and less stressful. This approach allows for flexibility and adjustments along the way, reducing the pressure to meet unrealistic standards. Additionally, setting realistic expectations involves understanding and accepting that not everything will go perfectly. Life is unpredictable, and challenges or setbacks are a natural part of any process. By acknowledging this reality, you can prepare yourself mentally and emotionally for potential hurdles, reducing the impact of stress when things don't go as planned. Rather than seeing setbacks as failures, you can view them as learning opportunities, which can foster a more resilient and adaptable mindset. Communicating expectations clearly with others is also essential in reducing stress. Whether in a professional or personal setting, unclear or misaligned expectations can lead to misunderstandings, frustration, and conflict, all of which contribute to stress. By openly discussing what is expected, what is possible, and where compromises might be needed, you can foster better collaboration and reduce the potential for stress-inducing conflicts. Clear communication ensures that everyone is on the same page and working towards shared, achievable goals, minimizing misunderstandings and promoting a more supportive environment. Furthermore, realistic expectations include setting boundaries and knowing when to say no. Overcommitting and taking on too much responsibility can lead to burnout, increased stress, and diminished performance. It's important to recognize your limits and set boundaries to protect your well-being. This might mean declining additional tasks when your plate is already full or renegotiating deadlines when necessary. By managing your commitments realistically, you reduce stress and ensure that you can deliver your best work without compromising your health or peace of mind. Finally, setting realistic expectations means celebrating progress and recognizing achievements along the way. Often we are so focused on the end goal that we overlook the small successes that occur throughout the journey. By acknowledging and appreciating these moments, you create a sense of accomplishment and motivation, which can reduce stress and keep you focused on positive outcomes. This practice of celebrating small wins reinforces a mindset of gratitude and progress, rather than perfectionism and pressure, fostering a healthier, more balanced approach to achieving your goals. Maintain healthy relationships. Maintaining healthy relationships is a fundamental component of managing stress effectively. Our relationships with family, friends, colleagues, and mentors significantly influence our emotional and mental well-being. Positive, supportive relationships provide a buffer against stress by offering emotional support, practical assistance, and a sense of belonging. When we face challenging situations, having someone to talk to who understands and empathizes with our feelings can make a significant difference in how we cope with stress. Healthy Healthy relationships act as a source of strength and encouragement, helping us navigate through life's ups and downs more resiliently. Healthy relationships are built on open communication, mutual respect, and trust. Effective communication allows us to express our feelings, needs, and concerns openly, which is crucial in managing stress. When we can talk openly with someone who listens without judgment, it reduces feelings of isolation and helps us process our emotions more effectively. This type of communication fosters a supportive environment where individuals feel safe to share their struggles and seek advice or reassurance, which can alleviate stress. Trust and respect in relationships further enhance this sense of security, as they create a foundation where each person feels valued and understood. In addition to providing emotional support, healthy relationships also offer practical support. This can include help with daily tasks, guidance during tough decisions, or simply being present during difficult times. Knowing that there are people who are willing to step in and assist when needed can significantly reduce the burden of stress. It's not just about receiving help, but also about the act of giving support to others, which can foster a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Helping others can shift focus away from our stressors and reinforce positive connections, enhancing our overall emotional resilience. Boundaries are another critical aspect of maintaining healthy relationships that can help manage stress. Setting and respecting boundaries ensures that relationships remain balanced and healthy, preventing feelings of being overwhelmed or taken advantage of. For instance, knowing when to say no to a request or when to take time for yourself is essential in maintaining your mental well-being. Healthy relationships recognize and honor these boundaries, which can reduce stress by ensuring that personal space and time are respected and that no one feels undue pressure to meet unrealistic demands.
The night is young, we go in strong.